guys, good morning. It's a cold one this morning, about 18 degrees when I got out of the truck. So we had a storm roll through last night, dropped a little bit of snow, a little bit of ice. I decided to come in here because the wind's not going to be too bad. Yesterday the wind was pretty bad. So I hiked into this piece of public, and I'm hoping to rattle some deer in today. So got the bow here and decoy out, ready to rock and roll. Now I am watching a coyote way up on top of the hill there. I'm hoping that he comes down. We'll whack him if we can. But seen a couple deer so far. One pretty nice deer. He's just all broke off on his one side. And then seen a couple small bucks and a couple does so far. So hoping this sun comes up and warms me up pretty good. And maybe we can grunt or rattle something in today. Let's go. Trying to fill this last Wyoming tag here on a nice whitetail. So let's go, guys. Was coming. I shot right underneath him. I was shooting through some brush. Well, we got that coyote came down off the hill finally, but he skirted around me and stayed into some thick stuff. And I actually switched my broadhead out because I have a fixed blade and an expandable. And he was in some thick cover, like 24 yards. And I tried to shoot at him, and I think it's still deflected. It's pretty stimmy stuff. But anyway, he took off running. Got out to about 175 yards or something like that. And, I got the old backup just for him. So we just knocked him down with the 6.5 Creedmoor long range archery. So he shouldn't be bothering our deer anymore. This morning he was coming off the hill and there's a bunch of deer coming up and they all ran the opposite way. So it feels good to knock him down. We'll see if it helps. Awesome right there now. A decent little buck. Came in about 10 yards. Definitely could have shot him, but that wind's kind of coming almost straight from the decoy to me, so they have a hard time getting downwind of this decoy, but boy, get him at 10 yards would be pretty cool. worst timing. Literally had a buck. I wasn't sure if I was going to shoot him or not. For public land, it's not too bad, but he was coming in right to the decoy, and a truck came around the corner. There's some private land way back here. The truck must be going back into the back. Spooked off my buck. So, I don't know. He's a decent 8-point. Probably about the size of the one I shot earlier in the season. So, I don't know. If he came in and put on a show, I was probably going to shoot him, but not now. I thought I looked at the weather and it didn't look like it was supposed to be windy, and then I just checked it now and it's starting to crank up with the wind, so possibly 20-mile-an-hour winds. We just had that buck come through. Truck spooked him off, unfortunately. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move to another spot, try to get where I got a wind barrier at my back, because this wind will freeze me to death, and then try to get into a little bit of the thicker stuff. There's some places up here that I think I can set this decoy and do pretty good. There it is. Alright, we've got the decoy way closer than normal. Decoy's at like 10 yards or less. It was really hard to figure out where I needed to put stuff and where I needed to sit. There's that little bug pushing the dough. Got a buck coming in. It's not a very big one, but I know it's kind of heavy. Good morning. Welcome back to frozen western tundra, I guess you could call it. Back in a spot where we hunted where I hunted 2 days ago. Had some pretty cool encounters. Had several bucks come into the decoy. Just all the big bucks kind of stayed out a little bit or got chased off by a truck or went and chased their own does. So hopefully today's a little different. Maybe we'll see something bigger. I've got the decoy turned a little bit different. What I'm hoping is that they come in and circle downwind just enough and I can shoot them here at 18 yards. So I did remember to bring some string in here, some paracord, and some of my rubber wire. So I was able to pull these willows back farther. There's a lot of dead willows in here and I was able to bend those over. But all the live stuff I just pushed off to the side, give me a little bit more of a area to maneuver in here to shoot. I'm hoping that today we get the right one in here. Maybe we can get an arrow in one of these big boys. So. We got a bunch of deer way up on the hill up there. Decent buck pushing some does around. Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to my little spot here. I've been hunting this, I've hunted it 2 days now and had encounters every day. Just the first day was definitely better. Had 2 good encounters with 2 decent bucks. They just didn't commit to the last, 20 yards, 15 yards, something like that. The one got spooked off by a truck and the other one started chasing does. But had some small bucks in shooting range. So it's looking good so far, but we just have to have the right buck. Come to the decoy, do the right thing, and we might be able to send an arrow downrange. Guys, good morning. Hiked back into this piece that I've been hunting the past couple days, and set the decoy up. I've got some coyotes running around. Still got some of my elk calls, so I might try to call these coyotes in. But we've had some great encounters in this spot. Just the big boys haven't committed to it. So. The old rifle's been busy this morning. We've seen 3 coyotes now. The first one I should have been able to, I should have been able to shoot him with my bow. I just didn't have everything ready. And then I looked back here, and here came a coyote along the side of the creek here. And I tried to call him in. I had him at 50 one time that I was going to shoot him with the bow, and he just never would stop, and I had too much crap in the way. So anyway, he was just trying to get out of here, and I grabbed the old 6.5 and let him have it. So, alright, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the blind here. It's a little bit windy today, pretty cold. Might be the last day I get to hunt this spot. I'm not 100% sure. I was actually debating on whether to hunt or not. But you know what's interesting is, even though I haven't seen the quality of deer here, I've had multiple encounters with decent bucks and been able to shoot them over a decoy. And that doesn't happen every day over, on public for sure. So with the bow over a decoy, if you want to kill one, this seems to be a good spot. I would like to see the quality, but all it takes is one good deer to come through, and then we're in the game. So I'm hoping that today this wind and a little bit of snow pushes them in here. The wind's actually pretty decent right in my face here. I've actually had deer coming right through here, so I'm going to shut up. Some does. They just went through that gap right there. There's another doe right there. Couple deer. you what. Yes! I just killed a pretty mature deer over a decoy on a little piece of public at 20 yards. Well, 23 yards. And thankfully I held low. I've struggled this year. Seemed like even at this close yardage they seem to duck still. What a cool morning so far. That is awesome. Yes. Oh, I'm excited. That is cool. I don't know if he's almost a 6 really. Almost makes 8, but he came in and he was all fired up. Worked into the decoy, came to about 10 yards, and then turned around and started working away from the decoy. And on camera, in front of the decoy, last day that I really should be hunting. Got other things that I need to be doing. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Boy, we got something to be thankful for. I don't think he made it very far. Looked like maybe 50 yards, and that's exactly what we needed in this spot. Just need him point blank and make a good shot. I think we just did, guys. Yes! Oh, thank you, Lord. You done good. You done good. The worse you can make your decoy look, as far as not threatening, the better. So when I got this decoy, I cut his horn off, and as you can see, he's pretty helpless looking. So it doesn't spook off as many deer supposedly. That's what I do. It seemed to work so far. So alright, let's go see if we can find some blood. Alright, so oh yeah, this is literally where he took off right here. And there's a bunch of blood in his track, his first. This is where he was standing. That's awesome. That's good when you can see that. And then there's blood in the snow right there. You might be able to see behind me. Here's my little blind in the thicket that I was sitting in. And I don't know, we're probably 21, 22 yards, maybe a little bit more. Decoy's there, wind's blowing this way, so he was trying to circle downwind of the decoy, and then I had to wait for him. He started turning and walking away, and that's when I was able to shoot him. But we've got good blood going right through here, so let's go see if we can get him. This arrow right there. Lost a fletching, but when he ran past here, he got caught up in the. He went right up through there. Alright, guys. Went right up through here. I'm just gonna go around here. Yes. There he is, guys. Yes, he made it maybe 60 yards, 55, 60 yards. Piled up down here in the bottom. Dude, he is almost a 6-point. That is a cool deer. I love this deer. That is awesome. Look at that. Decent mass, good beam length. Yes. All right, well, there you go, guys. What an absolutely cool hunt it ended up being this morning. You know, to shoot my first buck over a decoy,
off the ground, make a good shot, and go 65 yards. Boy, I am excited. Just rattled. This sucker came through the brush, came down, worked the decoy perfectly, went out to about 21 yards or something, and I was able to make a good shot, and he didn't go very far. So, and you know, just got to thank the good Lord for the opportunity, the ability to do this, and the time, and also thank the family back home. And I'll take them back and show Ryder, and talked to Delisa this morning. She was heading into work, and then we're gonna have Thanksgiving tomorrow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the footage. Hopefully you're successful out there, and until next time, bow hunt or die, and happy Thanksgiving. All right, let's pack out. Well, the snow's coming down now. A little windy. Got it packed up. My buddy showed up, helped me pack out, so not too bad. Another great day. Pretty cool, isn't he? Look, how many points does he have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, that doesn't count as a point. Just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7.
18.